Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the score was 123-116, and the Lakers get the victory at home against the Phoenix Suns. And I'm going to be real. That was one of the most impressive basketball games I've seen. Just period. Like, to have a team come out in Phoenix and score 70% from the field and 73% from the three at one point in this game, through like a quarter and some change, that was what they were doing. And we were down by 22 points. But we let our defense lead the way, and we kept our foot on the gas the entire time. And when we got our lead, we kept pushing, and we kept pushing, we kept pushing. We were down 9 at the half, and I was telling you guys, if the Lakers keep playing like this, I like our chances, we're going to get the victory. And we did. I don't even know where to start other than to say I was very, very impressed, man. Very impressed. I was very impressed with the energy. I was very impressed with the resilience and the mental toughness. I was very impressed with the detail. I was impressed with the approach. Anthony Davis gave us another 35 points. I think he had like 8 rebounds or something like that. Forgive me, the stats are a little foggy in my head, but he played another MVP-like game. Austin Reeves was spectacular. He had like 27 points, 8 assists, couple of key moments where the three ball started to fall for him, making plays for others. LeBron James in the third quarter was key in helping us overcome a 9-point deficit there, hitting threes and getting to the line and just moving his feet. I know he didn't feel that great. He didn't look like he was doing 100% tonight, but the three ball fell for him, and it really helped close the gap on that situation. Gabe Vincent, I thought, was steady. He didn't do a lot in the box score, but down the stretch of the game, he was a real steady player that allowed us to conceal the game, which is an important thing. Just hitting some threes, making some passes, just being absolutely and utterly sturdy. Defensively, getting steals. I thought Gabe Vincent was an unsung hero tonight. Rui Hachimura was fantastic. I love what I see from Rui in terms of passing. He has grown a lot in terms of being patient and making plays for others. Situations where he would force a shot up or try to look for his own self. I accused him of being selfish when we first got him to a degree. He showed me tonight that he has grown leaps and bounds in his floor awareness, court awareness rather, and just his overall patience out there. I think Rui Hachimura played one of his better games as a Laker from that standpoint. Jackson Hayes is continuing to play really well. He had a block, had a steal, 100% from the field. I think he had like 6 rebounds. I really like what I saw from Jackson Hayes in his minutes. This is a hell of an impressive win, man. I cannot stress it enough when you consider this team. Phoenix came out and shot so well to start, to the point where it was just like you throw your hands up and say, well, you can't beat a team when they shoot like this. That's literally how well they were shooting. If you watch that first quarter, the fourth quarter highlights, it was like, oh, we're getting beat by 50 tonight. You can't beat them. I can't tell you how many games the Lakers have lost like that in my lifetime, where a team shoots this well, you don't win. Rarely do we win games like this. But we took care of everything we needed to take care of to give ourselves every opportunity to win a game like this. And as they cooled off, we kept fighting. We never gave up on the defensive end. This is a team that had 10 steals tonight and 5 blocks. Now, mind you, the Suns had 17 turnovers. And that's us taking most of them from them. Not them giving them up, but us taking them. Just unbelievably impressive. We did win the rebounding total. We only attempted 27 three-point shots, but hit 14 of them. Like, it's just a fantastic night, man, for the Lakers. I can't even stress it enough. On a night where the Dodgers get a walk-off grand slam in the Game 1 of the World Series, which is bittersweet for me because I grew up a Yankee fan, but I really do like the Dodgers a lot too. But, the Lakers, just capped it off as a fantastic caveat for that situation, if that's the right word. Just a cherry on top for what was a big night for our city, man. And I tell you, man, the Lakers are 2-0. And the way that we won both of these games, I mean, this is what a good team looks like. This is what a contender looks like. Contenders win games like this. They go up against other contenders. They withstand their best blow. They take care of the things within the margins. They out basketball a good basketball team. That's what we've done through 2 games. You know, you talk about the sweet science of basketball and just taking care of things around the margins, doing the winning things, taking care of the boards, crashing the glass, taking good shots, having active hands on defense, boxing out, getting to the line quite a bit. We missed 10 threes tonight, but we attempted 38 of them, so that should let you know we did great there. I mean, we just out-basketballed them, if that makes any sense. You know, sometimes you go out there and you have more talent or less talent or what have you, but the things that you study to try to figure out how best to clinch a victory, those are the things that the Lakers are excelling in through 2 games in this regular season. And I got to give credit to J.J. Redick. The plays that we were running out there when we were down, the buttons that he pressed in terms of rotations and timeouts being called, just the style of defense that we're running out there, the intensity and the focus that every player is providing. I think he's been the best coach we've had since Phil Jackson through 2 games. I can already tell you he's better than everybody we've had since. I can tell you that right now. It ain't even hard to tell. J.J. Redick is excelling as a basketball coach in all of the areas you need to feel confident in your coaching through 2 games. And I cannot lie, man. I don't know what would have happened if we would have gotten a UConn coach, but I can tell you right now we would have missed out on a damn good one. That I'm certain of. And for all those naysayers of J.J. Redick and this and that, man, I'm telling you, he is out coaching people. He out coached Budenholzer tonight. He out coached the guy from the Timberwolves. And Mike Brown has his hands full tomorrow, because our team is going to come into this building tomorrow with the same attention to detail. And these guys are going to, hopefully we get enough rest, but we don't have to hop on a plane since the game is in L.A. I feel great about us going into any basketball game so long as this is going to be our approach. And to be honest with you, not everybody played well tonight. Max Christie had another bad game. I thought D'Lo Russell shot poorly tonight. It was kind of lacking a little focus there, even though he's still doing the things that I've been saying I've been appreciative of in regards to D'Lo, making plays for other people, being unselfish. He was a little too unselfish tonight and down the stretch of the game, which was kind of funny. He passed the ball to Jackson Hayes in the corner, and Jackson looked at him crazy and passed it right back to him, and he hit his first 3 of the night to give himself 5 points on a 1-for-7 shooting night. But he's had 5 assists. I think he had a fantastic block earlier in that game. I don't remember who he blocked, but it looked great. Got a steal. So D'Lo's still trying to work through the motions. He doesn't seem like he's 100% focused, to be honest with you. I think his focus seems to be split. I don't know if he's got something going on off the court or what, but it seems to me he's not all here with us right now. But we're withstanding it, which is incredible when you consider if he starts playing well, just how much easier it's going to be for our basketball team when those shots start falling. When Max Christie finally figures out, how to contribute. And, I'm not surprised to see Max struggle. He had 3 points off of 1 corner 3, which I was glad he was able to take. But he had a really bad turnover on a miscue and had minus 17 on the night. But aside from that, everybody pretty much played really well or well. You know what I mean? It was either they excelled like crazy or did enough to really contribute. I thought Dalton Connect in 13 minutes really contributed. I thought we were going to him seldomly as a rookie, and I think we'll ramp up his usage going forward slowly but surely. I like how we're utilizing him. He's active, but we're not asking him to do too much too soon. We didn't see none of the guys that we'd rather not see tonight. We buried some people behind the bench. I'm sure we'll see a little few of them tomorrow because, of course, it's a back-to-back. But, I don't even really know how else to express just how impressed I am. Truly, this team didn't look this impressive at all over the last 2 years. I'm just going to be honest with you. The ways that I'm used to losing, we just didn't roll over. The way I'm used to my team playing in certain instances, we just made better decisions. More ball movement, more player movement, more attention to crashing the glass and getting extra possessions, winning the possession battle. efficient three-point shooting. I mean, we had it all tonight, man, and withstood a run early in the game from Phoenix that I think would have beaten most teams in the history of this game. If I'm being completely honest with you, if teams come out and shoot as well as Phoenix did tonight, 8 out of 10 teams are losing to them historically. Period. Any year, pick a year. Any team, pick a team. If somebody comes out shooting the way Phoenix did tonight, that team is probably losing. And not only did we not lose, but we pretty much dominated the game from there. I think our team scored 71 points in the second half. We had 30-plus point quarters every quarter after the first quarter. Like, we literally controlled the game after going down by 22. The mental focus and confidence that our team displayed is the type of stuff that makes you say, you know, we're a good team. We're not just a team out here. We are a good team. And that's what we saw. What we've seen through two games is a good team outplay good teams. It's a God's honest truth. I think we're exceeding all expectations. I know we have to go on the road. I understand it's a very long season. We still got 80 games to play. It's a lot of things, including health, that's going to tell the story about every team. But when you talk about how you want to see your team play through 2 games, this is exactly how I want to see my team play. And if we play like this for the rest of the season, I don't know who beats us. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know who beats us. Because it's not just that our talent is shining. It's that our stuff, the stuff that we're running, is better than the other team's stuff on both sides of the floor. That's what I'm seeing. It's not just about who's better on the floor. It's about our coaching staff and their intentions and their game plan being better than the other team's game plan. And that is not something I've been able to say many times in my life as a Laker fan. So for me, the game ball, I want to give the game ball to, and it's a few people that are worthy of this, but I think I'm going to stay consistent and just give the game ball to Anthony Davis, because he really did control the basketball game on both sides. Gave us huge scoring numbers, 35 points. Or was it 36, somewhere around there. He's playing MVP basketball, man. He really is. But I'll tell you this. You don't win this game without Austin Reeves. You definitely don't win this game without Austin Reeves. He was spectacular tonight. Making plays, getting boards, getting to the line, hitting threes, step backs. I mean, everything you want to see from Austin Reeves, you saw from him tonight. He was all-star Reeves tonight. Make no mistake about it. He definitely deserved a portion of that game ball as well. And I thought LeBron James really stepped out, especially at the end of the first quarter. He really helped us, man. At the end of the second, was it when we came back out of the halftime, I believe it was, or maybe with the second quarter. It's kind of foggy to me, but at some point he hit 2 straight threes that really, really not only got rid of the deficit, but gave us our lead. And I just felt like LeBron James, he played a physical game tonight. You could tell he was kind of going through the motions with his body. He didn't look like he felt 100% to me, but he really did contribute massively to our victory tonight. So that's something that needs to be said. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're rotating everything around Anthony Davis, and we're finally seeing the Anthony Davis that we mortgage half our future for, and it's worth it. When he's playing like this, it's worth it, man. He just looks like an MVP candidate this year, and it's early. Obviously, we got a lot of basketball to play, a whole lot of ebbs and flows that happen in every season with every team. But I do not remember any Laker team that I can think of, other than probably some Shaq and Kobe years randomly, where we had a more impressive start. I can't think of no team, really, that came out in the first 2 games and were more impressive than this team is. Man, this is ridiculous. We're just out playing people, man. Energy, game plan, talent. We're out playing people. And these were not slouches. These are Western Conference contenders that we just beat in Phoenix and Minnesota. So the next test, of course, tomorrow night, the Sacramento Kings will be in town, as we've mentioned, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. Of course, it's going to be tough trying to see what type of energy we provide that game, given the fact that we had such a hard-fought game tonight. Bron and AD both had to play a good majority of the game, try to get us to close things out. But, you give credit to the other team as well when you consider the Phoenix Suns. Of course, you got to give KD credit. He was extremely efficient, 30 points tonight. Devin Booker, Ryan Dunn was really impressive tonight. I thought Trey Jones was really impressive. Bradley Beal looks good. They all look pretty good. But they just ran into a team that was just a bit better tonight. The more focused, more better prepared basketball team. And one that could withstand their very best punch. So, hey, man, what can I say? I don't know who thinks they're in the running for MVP or who thinks they're in the running for Coach of the Year, but I'm telling you, my two guys, JJ and AD, they're the early front runners for both of those awards. I'm just being honest with y'all. They are the early front runners for both of those awards. And if this Laker team keeps playing like this, JJ Redick will be the Coach of the Year. I'm just being honest. So, I don't know what to say, man. I'm thrilled. I'm trying to, reel it in because our team has a long way to go. There's a lot of trash on the back of our benches. We know it's a lot of things that can go completely wrong, roll the wrong ankle, and we can go on a 10-game losing streak. That's how bad this can be. But I just can't imagine that this team can be any more impressive than they have been through these first two games, man. I can't even think of any Laker team in the past that impressed me more than these two. These two games have been impressive, man. So that's really what it is. I would love to say I have more to say, but we just kicked their tail, man. I do want our team to shoot more threes, but it's not even about more. If you hit 14 of them, you're happy if you've taken 35 and hit 14. You see what I'm saying? We hit all the damn ones we needed to hit and only shot 27 of them. We had 50 points in the paint. And we got to the line repeatedly. We could shoot better from the line, but the volume on that was helpful, getting to the line as much as we did. And I just thought we made the extra pass a lot of the times tonight when we needed to. We were patient as the shot clock ran out. We weren't forcing too much. We found back cuts and things like that where we were getting assists to people who were moving around. Stuff that you wouldn't see too often in the past, the things that the Lakers showed tonight. Just a different game plan, an elite game plan. And I'm telling you, man, the togetherness of our coaching staff, all wearing Air Force Ones, which I thought was really cool to see. The bench is on fire over there. Bronny James and Quincy Olivari jumping around on the bench like crazy as our team is doing good things. The energy and the vibes around this basketball team feels special, man. I don't know what to tell people. It feels special. So, we're dangerous. I'm telling y'all, we're dangerous. If we're fully healthy, we are a very dangerous ball club. A lot more dangerous than I gave us credit for. Our margin for error is still slim based on not having as much as we need on the back of our bench right now. We need to stay healthy. And if I have one thing I'd say to JJ Redick is we really do want to buy our stars a bit more rest than we're able to in these first two games, because it's going to get to some dog days and you're going to ask them to move and they're not going to be able to move as fast and strong for you, because we really are asking a lot of them early on to get us out to this great start. So I think, maybe it's not load management that we need, but we certainly need to try to sneak in some rest for some of those guys so they'll be able to handle the long haul. But man, I tell you, this has been impressive. That's the only word there is to say. I don't know what else everybody else is going to say, but it ain't too much not to like about being a Laker fan right now. This team is fantastic through two games, like contender worthy. Like, it's not crazy to think that if this team could stay healthy and play like this all season long, that we're hoisting a damn trophy. It's not crazy. Especially when you consider the talent we're going up against in Phoenix and Minnesota, who's supposed to be contenders. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of conversations had about this team over the next 24 hours. And, of course, if we can get a win tomorrow, it really starts becoming a bit concerning for the rest of the league in regards to where this Laker team really stands. And mind you this, We ain't even got Vando back on the floor yet. Bron ain't really playing that great. D'Lo is in a slump. We can't even get Max involved because he's playing so poorly. Like, these are things that are going to improve. Koloko will be coming in. Quincy Olivari hasn't even gotten a chance to play in these games, and we already know what he can do at this point. Dalton Connect's only getting 13 minutes a game at this point. We know what he can do. So it's like there's levels for this team within the structure of how well they're playing to play significantly better. And that should concern everybody who's not us, Laker Nation. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. Very excited. Trying my very best to temper my excitement as it pertains to what my hopes can now turn into for this roster. Because it's just so much that has to happen in order for things to be amazing. But if ever I were to say that a team is starting off looking like they have a special quality about them and that this might be a special season because of that, this is that. This feels like this is a special bunch of people together out there on a common goal. And not since Phil Jackson have I been more happy to have a coach on the sidelines. BDL 44, I thank you all for watching. I'm out.